Hi everyone, I'm back to talk about two upcoming Scentsy wax bar collections. Both of these collections will be launching on October 1st. Consultants were able to get early access to smell the bars, so I am super excited. I am going to be talking about the holiday collection for 2023, as well as the Pink Awareness Breast Cancer Awareness collection. And like I said, both of these will be available starting October 1st. So I am going to start with the holiday collection. If you get the 5-pack of bars, it does come in this cute little tote. So very similar to how they did the Harvest collection bundle. I really like that. And I have to say, I am super excited to smell these scents. I have very high hopes for them. So I am just going to pull these out of the cute little bag, and then we will talk about all 5 of the new scents with the holiday collection. All right, first up is Cherries Jubilee. And I have to say, I am very excited to smell this, but I'm also very nervous because one of the scents that I have been waiting forever to make a comeback is Sugared Cherry. It is one of my favorite cherry scents that I've ever smelled, and definitely my favorite cherry scent from Scentsy. So I'm hoping that this might satisfy some of that sugared cherry craving, but we will have to see. Scentsy says, make room for dessert. Black cherry simmered with raspberry and a refreshing burst of zesty lemon. So the packaging is really cute with the cherries. I am hopeful for this because it doesn't mention a bakery note. And I know a lot of bakery lovers are kind of going through a hard time right now with Scentsy's bakery offerings, but I have just been looking for a rich, sweet, pure cherry scent that's a nice one for the winter. So I'm hoping that this will be that. Ooh, okay, so this is definitely black cherry. Ooh, on the bottom, I'm getting a ton of that very kind of saturated, very tart, sweet cherry. It's almost making my mouth water a little bit. To me, this is a very candy-like cherry. I wouldn't go so far as to say that this is a cough syrup cherry, but I think if you are sensitive to cherry, this will be too much for you. So this is nice. This doesn't have the kind of depth or richness that sugared cherry has. And to me, I get a lot of spiciness from sugared cherry. So I would have called it spiced cherry, but this is just much more of a straightforward, plain, fruity cherry scent. You do get that cherry. There's almost a little bit of kind of an almond extract note that's hanging out with the cherry. But I think there's a little bit more tartness from the raspberry. And then I definitely do think it's brightened by the lemon. This almost smells like the berry cherry combination that was in red, white, and berry pie. But there is no crust or bakery note to this. So I think if you liked that aspect of red, white, and berry pie, you will like this scent. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I actually will really enjoy warming this one, I think, in February. I love warming cherry scents in February, and this will be a really nice one. So, yep, this is just kind of a straightforward, sweet, tart, almost candy-like cherry. It's actually really well done. I think Scentsy did a good job. But I will say, if you are sensitive to cherry scents, this will be too much for you. But yes, I think if you liked the kind of cherry berry combination in red, white, and berry pie, you should give Cherries Jubilee a try. All right, I'm also very excited to smell this next one. This is Cranberry Candy Cane. And Scentsy says, in a twist on a traditional treat, fresh cranberries and pomegranate are swirled with peppermint sticks. So honestly, I'm kind of having a hard time imagining what this one will smell like in my mind. I do like cranberry scents and I do like peppermint scents. I'm not sure how it will go together. Ooh, this is nice. So you get the same kind of bright, zesty peppermint that you get in Perfect Peppermint. Huh. But then there is a very tart cranberry note as well. And I will say I liked the top better than the bottom. On the top, I was just getting kind of a nice peppermint. On the bottom, I'm getting a really, really sour, zingy, tart cranberry. It's almost coming across to my nose as like a, I hate to say, like a latex paint kind of smell. I don't know about this one. It's not sweet. This one is not sweet at all. Very tart, very sour. You get a lot of coolness from the peppermint. Like this is what I would call like a sinus opening scent. The peppermint is very potent, very powerful. Like I feel like I can almost taste the peppermint in this, but it's an interesting combination. It's bright, it's zesty, it's clean, it's energizing, but I'm not sure it was exactly what I was hoping it was going to be. Like I said, it's not sweet at all. I think this could stand a little bit of sweetness, but it will be nice to see how this one does warming. I think you have to love peppermint scents to like this because it is very pepperminty, but it's invigorating. I think it'll smell very clean and fresh in the winter, but wow, that is potent. That mint is very, very potent. So that is Cranberry Candy Cane. All right, I am excited for this next one too. This is Rum Plum Plum. Could you get a cuter name? I don't think so. That is so cute. The packaging is super cute. I'm loving the nod to like little drummer boy. It also kind of gives you like nutcracker vibes. So I just love that. I think that is a home run on the name and packaging. So Scentsy says this is sweet plum jam and vanilla sugar in a flaky buttery crust will have you singing a delicious melody. So I'm hoping that this will satisfy our bakery lovers. I'm wondering if this will harken back to sweet plum pastry. So let's see. Ooh, yeah, I think people who like bakery will really like this. Yes, this has that kind of buttery crust note. It does have a very similar tone to sweet plum pastry. I felt like that one was very syrupy and saturated. I feel like this one is a little lighter, maybe a little sweeter, but similar. So I think if you like sweet plum pastry, you will love Rum Plum Plum. This also smells kind of like the blueberry muffin type scents. So I think if you like that combination of a sweet, fruity scent with like a warm, gooey bakery note, you will love this one. I'm not a huge fan of bakery, but this does smell good. I think bakery people are gonna love this. So I think that'll be a home run in their books. I'm excited to see what people think of Rum Plum Plum. All right, next up is Sleigh Ride, and that is some more cute packaging. Scentsy says, journey through the snow amid crisp air, fallen fir needle, and a touch of tart cranberry. So this sounds like it is going to be right down my alley because I usually love Christmas tree type scents. I'm hoping I love this one. Oh yes, this is like quintessential. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is good. This is like quintessential Christmas tree scent. This smells very similar to Very Snowy Spruce with that kind of sweet fir note. Ooh, but the cranberry really kind of brightens it. Gives it a little hint of that fruitiness. Oh, this one is good. There's a little tiny bit of bitterness, I think, from the fir. I think that will calm down when this is warming. I think this is going to be perfect for Christmas. If you like Christmas tree scents, I think you have to try this one. Oh, I think this is going to warm beautifully. Oh, I think if you like the scent of the month from last November, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I think if you like scents like this, you will love this one. This is just like a classic, like Yankee Candle Christmas tree scent. I love it. It is pretty basic in terms of, you know, it's just kind of a classic combination of fir with a cranberry, maybe a little hint of crisp air, but I love it. Like I said, there is something a little tiny bit bitter about the fir needle, but I think it's gonna calm down when it's warming. It smells a little tiny bit rubbery to me, but I think when this is warming, it will be great. So I am very, very excited to smell this one warming. I think this is just a classic Christmas tree scent. All right, and then finally we have Vanilla Barnwood. So Scentsy says, barnwood covered with creamy vanilla and rich amber conjure a picturesque snow-covered countryside. This packaging is also really cute. It looks like it has little quilt squares on it, like you would see on the side of a barn. So I'm excited to smell this one. Ooh, this is light. This is very light. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This on the bottom almost has kind of a lemony note. Interesting. So on the top, I do get kind of a very light vanilla, kind of a perfumey, musky vanilla with that amber, but on the bottom, there's something very, very sweet that's coming across to my nose as a little citrusy. It almost smells like a lemon pound cake type scent. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna have to see what other people think about this one, because this does smell very like a sweet lemon meringue type scent. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting this one to smell more like dashing, but this smells very citrusy to me. So I think if you like kind of sweet, musky, vanilla, amber scents, you'll like this, especially if you like kind of the brightness of a citrus. It's pretty, I like it. It's just not quite what I was expecting. And when it's warming, it might not come across to my nose as much like a lemon pound cake, as more maybe just a kind of perfumey, ambery vanilla. Under there somewhere, I'm getting kind of a woodsy note, but this smells very sweet and bright to my nose. So that one is interesting. And sorry for the sunlight that's coming in through my blinds. I just quickly ranked these based on my first impression cold sniffs. This all could definitely change when I warm them, but I think just based on cold sniffs, Sleigh Ride is my favorite. Just like a classic Christmas tree scent. I really like that one. And then surprisingly, I think in second place might be Vanilla Barnwood. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. I might need to reevaluate. I do like Cherries Jubilee. Again, I wish it was a little bit more of that kind of sugared cherry vibe, because sugared cherry to me is an old scent. It doesn't have a cough syrup note to me, where this one is very in-your-face cherry. I could see how it would be a little much for people. It smells a lot like the fruity notes in Red, White, and Berry Pie. So I think if you like that one, you'll like this one. I didn't love that one, so that's why it's a little further down than I was hoping it would be in my ranking. Next, I think, is Rum Plum Plum. This is really good. Now, I don't love bakery, so that's why it's farther down on my list. But I think this one is going to be a hit with people who like bakery. And then really the biggest disappointment to me was Cranberry Candy Cane. I was really hoping to love that one because I like cranberry and I like candy cane. This combination is doing weird things in my nose. I think it would have been nice to have a sweeter candy cane and maybe a sweeter cranberry. But it is, like I said, invigorating, refreshing, crisp. So I still will get some use out of this one. This smells like one that I might like to warm in January. So we'll see how that goes. And again, it definitely could change on warm. So those are my first impression thoughts on the holiday collection. And next up, I'm going to smell the Pink Awareness collection. All right, it just felt wrong to talk about a pink collection while not wearing pink. So I did have a slight costume change, but I am very excited to smell the bars in the Pink Awareness bar collection. So I believe that this comes with 4 bars, and this is for breast cancer awareness. So I thought that was really cool. And I do believe that a portion of these proceeds do go to breast cancer research. So this comes with 4 bars. I Can, Pink Spreads Hope, Positively Pink, and Turn Up the Pink. So these are super, super cute. They are all different shades of pink. And I am just going to start with I Can. So here it is. Really adorable packaging with the pink ribbons. This says a lively mix of coconut water, tropical stone fruit, and hibiscus nectar encourages positivity. So coconut water, stone fruit, and hibiscus nectar. Ooh, yes. So I was wondering if this would smell kind of like a peach scent, kind of like the peach scent that we had in the summer collection last year. And it does. So I think if you like kind of sweet, fruity floral peach, you will like this. This also smells a lot like Plumeria peach. So I think if you like those types of scents, you will really like this. This is a really pretty combination. Very kind of body care-like, but yeah, it actually reminds me a lot of Plumeria peach. Really, really nice. I like that one. All right, next up is Pink Spreads Hope. And Scentsy says, hope blooms in a bouquet of pink parfait rose and violet, accented with leafy greens. So rose, violet, and greens. I'm a little nervous about this one. I was gonna say hit or miss with rose, but I actually don't really love rose. So let's see what this one smells like. Ooh, this is soft. This is pretty, a little powdery, but let me see if I can get it out. Ooh, this is nice. So you can tell that there's rose in here. It does smell a little powdery, but I think the green note is kind of balancing that rose out a little bit. You do get a little bit of kind of muskiness from the violet, but this is actually kind of pretty. I like it. Like I said, I'm very touchy when it comes to rose scents, but this is a very soft rose. This isn't an in-your-face rose. This is really pretty. I don't think this is one that I would reach for all of the time, but it is nice. A very floral, perfumey, slightly powdery rose, balanced with some nice kind of light, luscious green scents. This smells very, very perfumey to me, but really pretty. So that is Pink Spreads Hope. Next up is Positively Pink, and this is kind of a deeper raspberry pink. This says raspberry and vanilla balance rich sandalwood in a soothing blend with a touch of sweetness. So raspberry, vanilla, and sandalwood. Ooh, yeah, you definitely do get the sandalwood. So this is a little bit on the more musky side. Ooh, this is nice. This reminds me of something that we've had before. And I don't know if I'll be able to put my finger on it. Maybe something from like the Catching Z's collection. The vanilla and sandalwood is a very kind of perfumey combination, very musky, smells a little bit like a kind of sweet, almost incense-like sandalwood, but definitely balanced with the sweet vanilla. But then you just get a little hint of kind of fruitiness from the raspberry. It's actually really nice. There's something in this that almost smells a little bit like almond extract to me. So this is rich, this is sweet and sultry. Again, very perfumey, but this definitely is on the muskier side with the sandalwood. And again, something is just smelling a little bit like almond extract to me in that one, but that one is really nice. All right, and then finally is Turn Up the Pink. And Scentsy says, sparkling citrus adds an uplifting flourish to gardenia blossom and rosewood. So citrus, gardenia, and rosewood. So probably another floral scent. Ooh, this is really nice. This is lighter than I was expecting it to be. And I mean lighter in terms of, I thought this was going to be a really heavy gardenia scent, but this is very light and bright. I love the citrus note in this one. So these are all very perfumey, and I know I'm kind of repeating myself when I say that. This is also a perfumey kind of body care scent, but this one has a lot of a very bright citrus. And the gardenia is not heavy or powdery. It's just enough to let you know that this is kind of a feminine, perfumey floral scent. Really, really nice. The rosewood, I think, is just kind of balancing everything, grounding everything. But mostly I get a really nice combination of a fruity floral with the citrus. Again, this also smells like something that we've had before. And it's not coming, you know, right to me, but I think if you like Scentsy's kind of fruity floral perfumey scents, you will like this one. I really like this. This smells like maybe something that we've had in a Valentine's Day collection. Really good though. I like it. Yes. So all in all, I actually am quite impressed with this collection. Let me smell them again and I will tell you my favorites on cold sniff. Okay, so I think my favorite is Turn Up the Pink. I love the citrus note in this. This is bright, it's happy, it's zesty. Really pretty. This would be so nice in the spring. I really, really like that one. And then my second favorite is I Pink I Can. I do like the peach note that's in this. I don't know if it's peach or apricot, but it's kind of one of those type of scents. This one smells a little bit more tropical with the coconut water and the fruit and the hibiscus. So I think if you like scents like Plumeria Peach, you will really, really like I Pink I Can. I think my third favorite is Positively Pink. So this is the more musky scent of the group, a little bit deeper, a little bit richer. This does smell kind of sultry and romantic. This would be really, really pretty in a bedroom or even in an office or bathroom. This one is really nice. And I do like the sandalwood note that's in Positively Pink. And then I think my fourth favorite is Pink Spreads Hope. And that is just because at the end of the day, it is rose based and rose is not my favorite floral, but this is a very well done rose. So I don't think you should be super intimidated by the rose in here. This does smell very floral though. So I think if you're sensitive to floral perfumey scents, you might want to stay away from this one. I'd say of all of them, this is the most floral, but still very, very pretty. I think this one would be lovely in the spring as well. So from these collections, you'll have to let me know which scents you are most excited to smell. If you've already had a chance to smell them, I would love to know your thoughts. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.